Hello and welcome back to the Minetrek.net game server. This will be an update for the Enterprise D build. I hope you enjoyed those previous videos, the ones dealing with how things are done, build stuff. Those were going to be videos recording for live stream, and unfortunately I couldn't get the live stream to work because, you know, CenturyLink. And so I decided to go ahead and just record them and set them up and put them up there for people to view and enjoy. Anyways, it's been a busy last couple of weeks with the Enterprise build, as I'm sure you can imagine. Quite a bit's been done. We are now officially 3 decks from completing the saucer, and with any luck we'll have the saucer done by the end of March, which is next month. Right now it's February 21st. I'm currently working on deck, I believe it's deck 15 or 16, somewhere in that ballpark. I can show you here real quick as we get up here, but all the decks have been added prior to this one. As you can see, it loading in. Fully interior, all this other wonderful stuff. We're getting a lot of new traffic on the server. Hello to all the new folks that have been popping in and stuff. Anyways, this is kind of what's going on here with this deck. This is the main security complex deck. Again, I forget if it's deck 15 or deck, I think this is deck 15. I'm pretty sure this is deck 15. 16, 17, 18, yeah, this is deck 15. As you can see back here, we get quite a bit into the area. The entire Cobra head has actually been completed on deck 15, so I went ahead and added it into the primary build, or the primary hull work. Keep running into space issues. I copied up here and ended up knocking off the front of the Cobra head, and I had to go back and reconstitute that. That was a pain. But yeah, it's all been pretty much done. We've got our transporter thingamajiggy in on the deck above it, deck 14. We've got all of the life support pods in, our life support emergency escape pods. A friend of ours, Shmore, I think his name is, the username, he mocked up a couple of nice little rooms for us here. I'll show you on the ship actually when we get into it. You won't see the bottom of them, obviously, because I'm working on that deck, but he did up a couple of really nice lounges for us here, and of course mirrored on the other side. This right here, the space through here, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it yet. It's pretty much useless space because it's on the hull itself, so most likely just be ship systems. All this stuff back through here and all this stuff will all be filled in with other little knick-knack things, like probably round sensor things, similar to what I did at the top of the deflector dish, which I believe is covered in a video, but it may not be. But it's just one layer thick, and it just has a lot of greebles, you know, basically blocks in nice patterns to make it look like a functional piece of equipment. Come back through here, you can see quite an odd pairing of shapes and stuff as we get the viewports here. The glass, the reason it's blue is that it's actually the bottom of the fish tank, so we want it to resemble, if you look through the glass, it's like you're looking into water, and that's the way I'm set it up, and I think it's a pretty good idea. Come back through here, these are support bracings for this in case this window takes a torpedo hit. This is a lounge, and over here is like storage, and then we got some crew compartments, double up crew quarters and things like that. And then we go back through here and whatever these rooms will be. And we got our main security area here, and then we got the brig sections back here. And I'm not really sure how I'm going to incorporate this area into it or not. I think one area, this area will be like a security training area, and then this will be like a conference room. Over here will be the armory itself, the main armory, or the prison office, and then this will probably be a split between the army and the training area. I don't know yet. I really don't. But this whole room, these areas here will all be connected like this, and this corridor is going to get pushed back a little bit so that this room here is actually connectable to these rooms through here. So this is an actual work in progress, just so you know. And this is the lower torpedo magazine for the aft torpedo launcher, which will never ever be used, because if you fire the aft torpedo launcher, you're firing it directly into the secondary hull. There is no way to fire the aft torpedo launcher from the saucer unless the saucer is separated. And why would you separate the saucer while you're in battle? It doesn't have any means of warping out. So that's absolutely asinine. I mean, seriously, you would need, like, I don't know, the rarest possibility of a Borg invasion, and then maybe somebody will come up with some idea of using, I don't know, an antimatter spread. And that way there the saucer and the primary hull can, or drive hull can separate, and you can attack it from two fronts. Maybe, I don't know, on a like a rescue mission or something as far out and lame as that. But that's the only scenario that I can see ever needing to be done, and that would never, ever happen, because no captain in their right mind would separate their ship and to rescue one person. Pfft, come on. So that never happened. Anyways, this is the power umbilicals, and what it does, this is the primary power umbilicals. It feeds off of this into here, and then this one over here is just a main link to the rest of the ship's power systems. Comes back and links into it as well. Comes through here into the drive hall, and then from the drive hall it actually, you see it, there it is, comes down, and then it'll go down 1 or 2 decks, and then it'll run along a corridor all the way back into behind the lounge area here, into the power system here. So that's the game plan, and I'm looking forward to making sure that that actually happens. If I can remember to make it happen, no, I planned for it, so it will happen. But yeah, the secondary hull for deck 15 has already been completed, so as I went and added it. This is a cargo complex. We're pretty big. Well, cargo shuttle bay complex. Get your shuttle bays parked shuttles down here, and then you got your cargo complex up here, and everything else. So it's coming along pretty nicely. Got a battery room right there, a bunch of crew quarters back here. Let's go ahead and take a real quick look in there and show you what's going on. Again, actually that one's coming back too far. I'll have to fix this one. This one's coming into the drive section, or out of the area too far, and I don't want that. So look into that. But say you come out of the turbo lift, and first and foremost, I must check something. Okay. I thought maybe that had a roof on it. You come through here, you have the gangway that goes up and down the decks. Of course, it also goes out into the cargo bay here. So this way you can just come through here and get a little battery room right here. And you have nice little crew quarters. Nice cozy little crew quarters right here. You have a little private room here. So basically it's like 2 rooms. You got one room in here, and then you got this room here, and it's however the fit and finish people want to set this up. I'll leave it up to them to figure it out, but this is a room, and this is also another room. Now I could have put a wall right, or door right here and sealed this off, and then this would just be a one room and this would be another room. Or I could still put a door right there, and then this could be one room and this could be another room with both access to the bathroom. And then I can just run, I don't know, like a little door right here. I don't know how to do it, but anyways, the reason I did this is because obviously the bathroom, and again the wall could be taken out and this can all just be made into a bathroom. It's up to him, however. I don't know. I leave it up to them to figure that stuff out, but I try to stay as common with the design as possible in areas like that, so if they do make a change like that, they can apply it unilaterally to the rest of the areas. We passed the security section and of course the medical area on this deck, and then back into the cargo bay or the shuttle parking. And then we have access to one of the decks of the aft lounge, one of the upper decks. Important note to the builders that the port and starboard sides, or the starboard in this case, and the port sides are slightly different on this, being that the center section here actually is not the same. If you mirror it, it will screw it up. So when you mirror it, you got to remember that this section here where the water goes has to be remastered from an original. So keep that in mind, otherwise it will be screwed up. But as far as the physical structure goes, I think they're almost identical on both sides. At least I hope so. Get a little empty space in through here, but that can't be helped. I think this is, yeah, I think that's pretty much dead space through there because it steps down, but we'll go back here and take a look real quick just to make sure. As you can see, I have it carved out here for that purpose. Yeah, that looks like it steps down, so I'll refine all that stuff later on as we go through and do the fit and finish work on the build. So yeah, looking pretty good so far. I'm not sure when this video will actually get up. Today is the February 21st, so I don't know if I'll get it up before the end of February. I've got 5 videos, I think, or 6 videos in the pipeline. I just haven't gotten to them yet and edited them, but of course by the time this video comes up they will have already gone through the process. So at any expense, I do appreciate your taking time to watch, and again, this is the Minetrek.net game server. You all have a wonderful day now. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.